welcome back to my channel. My name is Shailene, and today we're doing something I've never done before. We're going to be turning this old musical jewelry box into this. I found this jewelry box at a garage sale for $3, and I did not realize it was a musical jewelry box when I first saw it. I was just kind of obsessed with the profile of it, how big it was, the color of it. I thought the hardware was so precious. And for $3, I was like, this is adorable, and I could absolutely store my jewelry in it. However, it's a little worse for wear. I'll insert some B-roll right now just to show what the current situation is looking like. The liner inside the drawers honestly could just be a little cleaned. They're doing okay. But the liner where the necklaces are held is not doing so great, and honestly I just kind of want to replace that. The jewelry box itself has scuffs and scratches all over it. It definitely needs like a good sanding and like a good refurbish. I actually really like the color of it, and so I'm wondering if I could just, I don't know, use some type of like topper to kind of coat it and refinish it and just make it a little bit nicer. Like, I think it does need a little bit of a sanding. I'm thinking about changing the hardware to be a little bit more of a brass color, a little bit of a gold. So this is kind of the current situation. I'm really looking forward to just giving it a little bit of a revamp, right? Just give it a little bit of revival. I think it's gonna still look very vintage, and like, I like that style. So my goal isn't to completely change this or paint it. Like, I want to keep the wood. I just kind of want to give it a little bit of a modern refresh. And truth be told, I've always been interested in redoing furniture, like flipping furniture from thrift stores and making it new again. This will just be that on a smaller scale. I'm excited to try something new, so without further ado, I say let's get started. Let's go. I'm really gonna start by just giving this a good clean because I feel like it needs it, and just peeling off these stickers to the best of my ability. Update, I am pretty sure that this is mostly laminate. I am having a hard time telling. I can't feel the wood grain. It's like super smooth, and because it's super glossy and super lightweight, I just feel like it's probably laminate. I've watched a couple of videos on how I can touch it up because I don't want to paint this. I'd rather keep it wood. I just prefer that look. And I'll link the video of the tutorial I saw below, but basically he recommended using like a wood fill stick and then using lacquer or like something to coat it. He did use lacquer in the video, and I don't have those materials, and it's getting a little late, so I think I'm gonna have to pick this back up tomorrow. A lot of the videos I'm seeing are people using paint, and it's like, I do not want to paint this at all. I definitely want to keep this wood, and so I'm trying to come up with the best solution. Like, it definitely needs repair. Like, it definitely has a bunch of scratches, and so I just want to be able to repair those scratches and make it look like renewed. I thought I was gonna be able to work on this a little bit more tonight, which is why I started this whole video in the first place, but it's okay. I'll go shopping tomorrow and I will get all the supplies I need, and we will pick this back up tomorrow. Good morning. I dragged my boyfriend to come with me, but we are at Lowe's. I have the drawer with me in a bag, and we are gonna go try to get a wax, like wood filler stick that matches this color the best. I've never shopped for something like this before, so we'll just see how it goes. Yes, I am wearing the exact same outfit for continuity purposes, but it is a new day. I am back from Lowe's. All I ended up getting was this blend fill pencil. The tutorial I watched used something similar to this. It was like a wax type fill for laminate and veneer surfaces in a few different colors. There was one that was a little bit more cherry-like, but it kind of seemed too light for the piece. The one I picked up is for like dark walnut, early American, special walnut. You can see the color match. I feel like that'll work. He also used a plastic spatula to kind of scrape away the excess. So I picked these up. This is a 2-pack. It was $2. This was, I think, like $9, $7, $8, something like that. He also used a lacquer to spray on. It was also like $15, and I would be using like that much. So I'm gonna first try this without like a coat on it and just see how it works, and if I decide that I need like a little bit more durability, then maybe I'll go back and get some lacquer, but we're just gonna start with this for now. Babe, I think we should have gotten the cherry color. It's like working, kind of. I think I'm just gonna keep going with it and just see how it turns out. See, up here there was a spot I filled with the wax. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going with it, I think. This is not working. I don't really know where to go from here, so I need to think on it a little bit, but it's physically not filling in the scratches. If you know why, please comment in the comments below why I'm struggling so hard. You can see this like circle right here literally won't get filled in. I tried sanding it down just a little bit with 320 grit sandpaper, and it's not doing it, so I don't really know. I need to do more research, I think. The video I found is not helping me out right now. To be continued. I've decided to sand it, thinking that maybe it's just too glossy for anything to stick, because there is like a coating on top of it. I can tell way less glossy now. I honestly think that is working better. There was a circle scratch over here and it's pretty much indetectable. This was the way to go. Because the reality is I don't need this to be perfect. I just wanted it to look, you know, rejuvenated and brought back to life. Show you what I'm talking about. A circle scratch, it's like virtually indetectable. This is a gouge. It's more than just a scratch, but as a whole, I feel like this top looks so much better. And then I think maybe, yeah, just me resealing this will be good. I think sanding it was definitely the move. So if you can see, I took off the interior here and it looks like there was a cardboard backing. So now that is stuck along with some of the old adhesive. So I think that's the next thing I need to figure out is how to get this off so that way I can put the adhesive I bought on it. This is contact paper. I just got it from Amazon. I loved the color and I thought it just went with the vibe of this really well. Yeah, I definitely want to line the interior right here, and I was considering doing the drawers, but honestly, like, the drawers are in better condition, so I might just try to clean those up.
Let's see what we got, huh? I'm pretending like I'm a Pokemon contact reader.
Whoa, blast.
One eternity later.
After hours of sanding and cleaning and scrubbing, this is now what it looks like. Holy cow, that was a lot of elbow grease. It's so difficult because this space is so small, but I feel like it's finally in a position where I could put contact paper over now and it will stick. How am I supposed to keep filming when this cutie's here? She stole my spot. I love you. This is what the contact paper looks like. I'm in love with it, and actually it's a little bit textured. I'm gonna have to find another project to use this on because I'm not gonna be able to use as much as I would like to on this project. Are you ready? Yeah, that's what it looks like. There are places I had to patch, so it is not perfect. This is actually my first time ever doing contact paper, but I think it's cute from a distance. And now when the door is closed, you don't really see it either. It's not poking over the edge. I made sure to kind of like trim the edges there. I did not do the top just because that would have been like way too difficult, but I'm really liking this. I love this contact paper. I think it's so pretty and I think it definitely goes with the overall vibe. I'm just taking this wax metallic finish and I'm just adding that to the hardware to create more of a brass gold look. Before, after. Friends, it is finished. I just finished the jewelry box, more or less. This is what it looks like. I know it probably looks the exact same as when it started, but that was kind of the whole goal. I didn't want to like repaint it. I wanted to keep the charm. I wanted to keep the color. I wanted to like keep the wood grain. This is not wood, and so I kind of struggled trying to figure out what to do. I'll insert some B-roll here, but essentially after I sanded it down, it actually got rid of quite a few scuffs. I turned the hardware gold or like a brassy gold, and I love that. I think it just warmed the whole piece up. Doing the contact paper on the inside, I think that was just like such a sweet touch. I feel like it still fits the vintage vibe. I like the colors of it. I don't think it's too bold. I did not replace any of the padded cushiness of the drawers. I kept that lined. Originally I was going to change it with contact paper, but I'm actually glad I didn't because like the jewelry is going to sit in there, so it'll keep it a little bit more protected anyways. It is a little bit stained. I did use a lint roller to clean it up a little bit. Sanding it down and then reusing the wax pen was the move. I was able to scuff out like a lot of the scratches surface level, and then when I couldn't, the filler pen actually worked after I sanded it down. Honestly, I have not sealed this, and it is because 1, I did not buy lacquer, 2, it is raining, and so I actually can't, like I need it to be ventilated, so I'm not able to seal this yet, but I will here soon. Once it's sealed, it'll be all finished, and I'm so excited to be able to store some of my jewelry in this jewelry box. I think it just like, honestly, it goes with our decor if you could not tell. Final thoughts, I think it turned out so cute. I still wanted that vintage charm, and I still feel like it has that, so I don't think I took away from it too much. Also, this is kind of like my first go at like flipping furniture, and it was kind of hard to do on a small scale with like the contact paper especially, and just cleaning out that old adhesive was quite rough, but it's a new hobby. Like I had fun doing this. This was something that I've never done before. I've never remade over a jewelry box or furniture or anything for that matter. This video is a little bit different than my previous videos, and honestly, I just wanted to try out something new. I wanted to try a new hobby, and I think it's like so fun doing new things. Like what is life if you're not learning or growing or trying new hobbies, right? It was fun to do. I'm happy I did it. Maybe one day I'll try to do it on a larger scale. If you like videos like this, or you just like seeing my face, hit the subscribe button. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. You have no idea how much it means to me. Like, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I just love having a creative outlet, and YouTube has allowed that for me, so thank you. And of course, if nothing else, I just hope this video encourages you to stay creative, stay inspired, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! I found this... My hair is not doing what I want it to do.